Hello, everyone. I think this my talk is not going to be a presentation. So what I want to be will be like, a kind of interaction section. But before going to have an interaction, maybe I'm going to give you a brief introduction about me. And also, I have read some of the questions that you chatted in the chat list. So first, I'm going to give a short introduction about me. Okay, so basically, I'm Indian. I think you can able to see me like it's very obvious to uh, to guess, right? So actually, I am from India, especially from Tamil Nadu. So basically, I studied in Coimbatore. So I think I saw a lot of students are from Coimbatore out there, and also I saw that there are a lot of students from Trichy city also there. So actually, like our Professor Chairman Sodio and Henry, we have visited Trichy actually. We actually visited to NIT Trichy, but unfortunately we didn't come for the Bishop College. Maybe next time we will try to come for Bishop actually. And so after, as same as you, after I completed my bachelor and master's in India, and I was looking for the abroad opportunities. But that time almost like 10, 11 years before. So it was a different situation that time. But now you're lucky because you got EduCare. EduCare to help you to explore about Taiwan and the opportunities in Taiwan, right? So I feel like you guys are lucky to introduce all these things, right? Yeah. So actually, I came to Taiwan to complete my PhD in chemistry, especially in the field of bioanalytical technology. And after that, I also did my second master, which is business administration, MBA. And then I worked for several companies in Taiwan, especially pharmaceutical companies and also nutraceutical testing companies. So I worked for almost more than 4 years, 3 to 4 years in the company. And then I moved to academic as a professor in the Department of Medicinal and Applied Chemistry in the very reputed medical school in Kaohsiung City, which is the second largest city in Taiwan. So I think like hope you guys already seen some of the videos, and also I suggest you to visit our website called kmu.edu.tw, and also you can go to the chemistry department and you can able to explore all the faculty details. Okay, so since today's talk is more about chemistry, actually we represent the KMU chemistry department, but I saw that there are a lot of students asking questions about different majors, especially bioinformatics, biotechnology, biomedicines, and also see some of the students from zoology. So what I suggest is like not only about chemistry, because KMU, we have more than 7 colleges, consist of 21 departments. So you still go through the website to see the representative, like, the corresponding department which you like to enter, you just go into and apply, because like we also have the same scholarship program for those department also. So especially for biotechnology, or like biomedical sciences or biomedical engineering, we have very good departments with the same scholarship. So you can also apply those departments in the same procedure, because the admission application procedure, everything's very similar, and you can do the same thing. And talking about chemistry, because like I see almost like 80% of the students come from chemistry department, and also I saw there are several students are from masters and several students are doing PhD, and some of the listeners are also who already got a PhD degree asking for the postdoctor. So first, what I want to tell you is like I'm going to tell about the masters for applying PhD. That's a very important for those students. So what I can suggest you is like uh, very luckily KMU, we have two kinds of admission. One is a fall and spring admission. In Taiwan, mostly you cannot find spring admission in different schools. And one of the best university in Taiwan, that KMU, we have a spring admission. So which means like you're lucky, because mostly in India, you almost you graduate around end of May, and June and July you will get your degree. So mostly you're going to miss the opportunity during the fall semester application, because the fall semester application, the deadline will be around like April 14th. So before April 14th, you might be under like doing your fourth semester. So mostly you're going to miss those opportunities. But since we have a KMU, we have a spring admission. So the deadline is October 14th. So you got a very good time, plenty of time to prepare to apply for KMU, because like mostly you don't have, I don't want you to waste the whole year, because once you miss the opportunity in the academic year, you need to wait for next year to apply for another academic year, right? But use this opportunity, spring semester opportunity. So you no need to waste your maybe the time, because time is always precious, like, right? So I think like this is the best time for you to explore about our KMU department. I think because during the Professor Sodia's introduction, you might see that almost all the majors in the chemistry, especially all the research disciplines, we have the faculties, core faculties who are working there. So it covers almost all the fields of research in chemistry. So most of the students, you can have a high chance to have a possibility to get this admission in KMUC. So you can, what I want to suggest to you is like you got to go to the department website and surf each profile's faculty's web page, and then like you can apply to, like, I mean, like you can discuss with the professor. And the meanwhile, you can go to the KMU website and go to the international student page, and you can create the account. It's a free account. You have to log in, and you can create the account there. Once you create the account, maybe you can able to start to do the application procedure. And all the procedure are very, very simple. Everything is online. Especially you guys have to worry about the COVID situation now. So I can suggest you, like, you no need to worry about the COVID situation. We make all the process online. And even if there is an unfortunate situation for the registration, we still do online registration possibilities. We are currently working on that one. So don't worry about the COVID situation. Still, if you apply for the spring semester and if you got admitted, you got a high chance to travel to Taiwan in a safe way. And you can, since you might be see the COVID situation in Taiwan, which when you go to the world meter, the world meter is the website where you can able to monitor the different countries' COVID situation, right? So you can go to that website and see. You cannot find Taiwan because it's in the last place, because the COVID number here is only 470, So when you compare to India, I think now the India is like the COVID situation is getting worse and worse, but you can have a safe place in Taiwan. Okay, so use this opportunity to apply, and don't worry about situation. You still can able to get the visa and can able to travel. So I think like it's one of the safest country even in this kind of COVID situation. And apart from the things, like Taiwan is the very safest country. So I think I saw like a lot of female students also in the webinar. So I can say that like KMU, we have a lot of Indian female students. Totally, we have at present in my chemistry department, we have 30 Indian PhD students. Out of 30 Indian PhD students, there are almost 10 female Indian students out there. So you don't need to worry about the safety issues and the social life here. It's very flexible, very convenient. Okay, so even like some people worry about the food culture, you don't need to worry about that one, since you can able to cook by your own Indian food. So most of the food materials, all the stuffs you can able to buy in Taiwan itself. So you don't need to worry about the food culture also. So apart from the application, like so far I discussed about how to apply, and mostly like the scholarship details also we already mentioned, and we also in the details also in our website. So again, you can look into those websites. So the overall package scholarship, I can say, is like probably it's almost equal to US, or almost equal to like some of the European countries, or some of the like scholarship equal to Korea and Japan. So the scholarship is almost same. So you don't need to think about, or you need to wait to get a good opportunity in Europe or US, because in Europe and US, I think it's the first priority for you, but you need to wait for the scholarship. You need to wait for 1 year, or maybe like you have to wait for 2 years. Like I can say, it's like you don't need to wait to get a good scholarship. It's almost the same scholarship in India. in Taiwan, and also the quality research is almost equal to US and UK. So, so you need to understand the situation of the research level or the research quality is almost equal to Western style. Okay, so Japan, Korea, Taiwan, it's all in the similar standard. So I can say it's like you don't need to wait for those Western opportunities. Okay, so you can apply for Asia, especially in Taiwan. Okay, so these are my second suggestion for you to apply. Why to apply to Taiwan? Okay, so because like I came to Taiwan almost now it's 11 years. So I came here for PhD and I got company opportunities and then I got academic opportunities. So it's like it's full of opportunities. So if you're smart enough to take this opportunity, you can always can able to make a lot of better career in Taiwan. And afterwards, I think like Professor Sodio, the chairman, also introduced the alumni, the Indian alumni in our department. I think mostly more than 15 students, they already graduated in our department. Almost most of the students, they are in different places. They go for postdoc to Canada, US, and some people, they like to stay in Taiwan as same as me because I was thought like I want to stay in Taiwan because I like the country. So many students, they like to stay in Taiwan for postdoctoral. So they also stay for postdoc in the same country but different universities to explore more. And then after the postdoctoral, they used to apply to India. And mostly in the recent days, if you go to the new IITs, mostly the Taiwan PhD holders, they are the faculties. If you go to IIT like IIT Tirupati, IIT, it's a newly opened IIT. There is a one PhD student who is my classmate. He did his PhD in Taiwan and now he's a faculty there. And another guy is my classmate who did a PhD in Taiwan and now he's in IIT Jodhpur, IIT J. And also there is another classmate. He's also did PhD in Taiwan and now he's in the #1 institute in India, which is called Indian Institute of Science. You can go to see those profiles. Okay, so these are the profiles will show the evidence that once you get the degree in Taiwan and you can able to go back to India to get a good academic job, as well as you can also go get a good company opportunities because you know India is the pharmaceutical or chemistry hub. So there are more than 3,000 pharmaceutical companies in India. So once you get an abroad PhD in chemistry, no matter it's organic or inorganic or analytical, once you go back to India, there's a good position is waiting for you in the pharmaceutical chemistry, in the pharmaceutical companies. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the competition about the academic jobs in India. So the academic jobs is highly competitive, but the pharmaceutical companies are really looking for smart people, especially those people who have a broad experience, a broad like exposure, so that once you go back, you have high chance to have a very good quality job in India in the pharmaceutical and also in biotechnology firms. And also there are a lot of chemicals, fertilizers. There are I can say India is the #1 is IT, the second one is chemical, right? So once you come to Taiwan to learn about chemical stuffs, and you can go back and you can have a lot of opportunities in India. So this is about the possibilities like once you come back and then after you go back to from Taiwan to India. And the next important thing I want to discuss about the question, a lot of students, especially the PhD, current PhD student, they're asking about the internships. So as Professor Chairman already explained about, there is a special internship program called TEEP. Okay, so it's a Taiwan Experience and Education Program. It's called TEP. So that's a simple project, which is that we collaborative project from the Ministry of Education. So Minister of Education support to KMU and KMU collaborative project. We made these internship positions, and actually we have more than 40 to 50 internship positions currently. But because of the COVID situation, like we hold it for like until maybe end of this year. But I suggest you to still keep on applying because like we keep the database, and once the COVID situation is ready, then we're going to take all those students, okay? Because the numbers is really high. Almost we have a quota of almost equal to 40 to 50 students, okay? So um, irrespective of the research discipline in chemistry, you can apply for the internships. Okay, and we also suggest some of the master students who not get the PhD portion in KMU, because if you apply to KMU and unfortunately if you not get the PhD, you can come for internship and you can train yourself in KMU for 6 months, and then you can directly apply for the PhD portion in the same department. So that's another opportunity is waiting for you. Okay, so I suggest you to apply for the PhD first, and if you didn't get the position, don't worry, you just keep apply for the internship and come here through the internship, and then again you can get the same opportunity, and then you can continue your PhD in KMU. So that's one of the special thing with KMU, because no other universities in Taiwan have this kind of opportunity for you. Like, we train the students and then we promote you as a PhD student here. Okay, so this is another stuff that I want to tell you. So the current PhD students, so you just find your professors, like find your the research field and the particular professor, and write an email that you are interested on the internship, and he will reply you through the email. And then you can also directly apply the internship through the website also. Okay, so you can use these two different mode to apply for the internships. Okay, so these are the two things that I want to tell about the current PhD students. And there are some audience who already hold the PhD degrees, looking for postdoctoral. Okay, so postdoctoral, so actually it's not a studentship, right? So it's an employment. So it's a job. So the job actually, it's not like you can directly approach to the university. You have to approach to the faculty. So you have to find the major relevant major faculty, and then you can apply through email with a clear cover letter. Cover letter should mention all your expertise and your number of papers and quality stuffs, and you can write an email, and then you can able to get a reply if they have the position. Because it's not that all the faculties can able to hire a lot of postdoctorals. Maybe most of the faculties can hire 1 or 2 postdoctorals. So it's really competitive. Okay, so I suggest you to have better papers, and number of papers as well as quality papers are important for your applying for postdoctoral, and keep on applying. So have a clear cover letter and have a clear English to apply for the particular faculties. It's not only in KMU. I recommend you to apply all over Taiwan for the postdoctoral. So like Taiwan, like we have a lot of postdoctoral position in different universities. So you can search different faculties and apply one by one. Okay, don't apply like the junk, like random mails to different faculties in the same time. Okay, so make a clear search, make a database, and then apply individually, slowly. Okay, so don't apply the random mails. Like, some people, they take 100 emails and CC to all the email stuff. Okay, all the steps. So these are the basic thing I want to tell. Okay, yeah.